Hello. I'd like to start off by having you all imagine yourselves on a spaceship, hibernating, drifting through space. And when you awaken, you find yourself and your crew accompanied by aliens. Well, that's exactly what happens in the popular sci fi film Aliens. And as you can see on our first slide, these aliens are called xenomorphs. They have a very unique life cycle. Starting off on the left hand side of your screen, they start off as an egg, which is laid by the queen. And these eggs will hatch what's called a face hugger, which is to the right of the egg. And these face huggers do exactly what their name represent. They latch on to the face of the host, they insert an embryo, and then they die. Well, that embryo will mature into what's called a chest burster. Well, that chest burster does exactly what its name represents. It violently bursts out of the chest of its host. Now, these chest bursters will then mature into an adult xenomorph. Now, depending on the species, the adult xenomorph can mature or morph into what's called the queen. Moving on to our next slide, you can see we have two pie charts depicting the percentage of people based on their generational cohort that enjoy cruising on cruise ships. Now, we have the pre COVID year of 2018 on the left hand side of your screen, which is led by the baby boomers at 50%, followed by Generation X at 25%. Then you have Gen Y at 15%, and finally Gen Z at 10%. Fast forward to the post COVID year of 2024, you can see that each generational cohort is even at a 25%. So the baby boomers set a precedent, and all the generational cohorts seem to enjoy cruising on cruise ships. Moving on to our final slide, we have a young man helping an older gentleman here. So the young man's name is Jamal, and the older gentleman's name is Mr. Smith. They're both neighbors in Houston, Texas. And Jamal has ambitions to become a pilot. And Mr. Smith here is a veteran from the Vietnam War who was a pilot. So over some time, they kind of develop a little bit of a bond. Well, Jamal assists Mr. Smith to and from his medical appointments so he can gain some insight on all those stories and experiences. Now, by doing so, despite their obvious differences of age and race, they're able to develop this meaningful connection, find common ground, and love and respect for each other. So, turns out the world's a lot more harmonious than perceived. All we have to do is get outside. Thank you.